So today's problem is validate stack sequence. So we had been given two arrays pushed and popped, each other with distinct values, and return true if this could have been result of the sequence of push and pop operation on an initially empty stack. So okay, so what actually we can do is, let's take a look at the example. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the pushed one, and popped one is 4, 5, 3, 2 and 1, right? So this is pushed and this is popped. Okay, so definitely the first thing we are going to do is uh, push one, right? So let's say I have an empty stack and I push the first element here on this array, right? Now so if I consider the first index of the popped array, so this is the first element that is going to be popped from the stack. So that means that I am going to push all my elements one by one as long as we reach to an element which is not the same as this one. So in this case, first is not equal to 4, so I pushed 1, then 2, and then 3 and then 4. Okay, so now we can take a look. Okay, 4 and 4s are same, so we can remove this value, and when you remove, now next target is pop of 5. So we can also take a look at if it is 5 or not. If it is 5, we can remove it. It is not, so I'm going to add 5, and then we can see, okay, 5, this popped and this is matching, so we'll remove this value from this array, and 3, and then we can look at the stack inside. 3 and 3 is matching, so we can pop 3, and then 2 and 2 are matching, then we move 2, and then 1 and 1 maps. So at the end of the whole operation, my stack should be empty. That's how we got started. So that looks clear. Now okay, now let's code it. So now we have let's create a stack of integer. Stack is equal to new stack of integer, and then we are going to widget the pushed array, right? So for integer, let's say our push index is equal to 0, push I is less than post dot length plus push index. Okay, now we are going to push this stack, push this number, stack dot push pushed of push index, right? And we saw that we keep on we will push that value, but now we want to pop that value if the pop index that we are targeting is equal to your current index. So okay, so now let's declare an integer that's called pop index is equal to 0, and then while my, so now I'm going to remove the elements from the stack as long as the top of the stack is matching with the stack of while the stack dot peak top of the stack is matching with the current number in the pop index. So in this case it is while stack dot peak is equal to while stack dot peak is equal to popped of pop index, right? And since we are peak checking values from the peak, we have to make sure that stack dot count is greater than 0, stack is not empty, and then we are going to pop this value, stack dot pop, and now since we have popped, we will increment the pop index to the next value. So plus plus pop I, and at the end of the array, at the end of the whole process, we have to check that the stack is empty. That's it. Okay, what is the problem? Okay, it's a pop I. Okay, we missed something. What could be wrong here is, ah, that's bad. We close this loop early. Okay, run, accepted, submit. Yeah, all right, sounds good. Okay, coming back. That's the solution for today's problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.